What is going on, YouTube people? Neo Cards and Comics here today for a little 18 card PSA submission preview. And the question we are asking today, and that we are going to test, we're going to find out together. I'm sure I could already see the comments down below. Can you still make money grading base cards? Because there's a lot of base cards in this submission. I'm not even going to lie about it. There's a lot of cards in a PSA 10 that'd probably be about 40 bucks. But when you have affordable grading, these are the things that you can do. I'm taking advantage of the $15 special before it runs out. I actually have a sneaking suspicion that they roll out something that's just not announced yet for $200 and under that's cheaper than the current $19 level. I could be wrong on that. That's my gut feeling. I know I'm not the only one that thinks that. But regardless, that's not what we're here for today. This stuff, it's all, I believe it's all baseball. I think it's all baseball. Other than one card, 17 of these are items that I ripped during the month of December on my little wax madness spree that I have been on. So a bunch of J-Rod in here, some Wit, some Stephen Kwan action, some stuff that in the past just did not make sense to send in, but at cheaper grading prices. We're going to see if we can grind out a little bit of profit here. Let's see how she goes. We'll start off with the first card. That is the one that is not from my December rips. This is a Joe Kenzie Noel First Bowman Blue Refractor. Gorgeous looking card. I picked this up a while ago. I was going to send it in with the national stuff. I honestly think this is probably going to be a PSA 9. There's a little bit of some heavier than normal roller marks on the front. But at $15 a card grading, I would rather just have it slabbed as a PSA 9 and move it that way than trying to sell it raw and deal with, oh, but there's some stuff on the surface. Oh, my eBay return. So anyway, I would rather just pay the 15 bucks and have it in a 9 slab and then not have to deal with any of the nonsense that goes along with it. So if it tens, it tens, but I have a feeling this is probably going to 9. But Joe Kenzie Noel Blue Refractor, once again, gorgeous looking card. One of the better Indians prospects. I don't know if he'll be any good in the majors. I'm not a prospect guy. I just know this guy crushes the freaking baseball. And right off the get, we're in the nonsense that I could already see in the comments. Why are you sending junk base cards? Spencer Torkelson, 35th anniversary insert. This one, not a junk base card. This is the J-Rod Venezuelan stamp, super short print from Topps Heritage high number that I pulled. Once again, I think this probably 9s, but it's another case of I would rather just have it in a 9 slab. There is just that all black border just makes it near impossible. You can see there's a little bit of edge chipping and stuff on here, but even in a PSA 9, these do quite well as they are notoriously tough grades. Backed up by that, we have the absolutely gorgeous Blue Sparkle Refractor, also from Topps Heritage. Came from the same mega box, the best box I opened probably this year. This card looks pretty clean. There are, once again, some surface roller marks on it. So could it 9? Maybe. Does it have a chance at a 10? I think so. But I could see this one going either way. Once again, for 15 bucks to grade it, I would rather just have it in a PSA 9 to try to move it that way than try to move it raw. Little Topps holiday action. Wander Franco base, nothing crazy. Like I said, this in a PSA 10 is probably, I don't know, a $35 card, maybe a $40 card. But at $15 grading, this is how you could potentially grind it out. I could be wrong. We'll find out in about 45 days. Bobby Witt, base, Topps Heritage. Nothing crazy. Love the Topps Heritage design. Jeremy Pena, 35th anniversary insert. I'm a sucker for these 35th anniversary inserts. Just because, that's the wax that I grew up opening as a kid. Here we have 3 of my man, Stephen Kwan. A lot of people were really looking for his stuff last year locally, and he just did not really have rookie cards. He was in no sets until this. So, once again, this is not a huge card. In a PSA 10, this is probably 30, 35 bucks, maybe 40 if I'm lucky, at least this time of year. But locally, these will 100% be in demand. Trust me, people love Kwan around here. So my cost basis is what I rip the wax. So it's either sell it raw for a couple bucks, spin the PSA wheel for $15 a spin and see if we can get some 10s. If I get 9s on any of this stuff, I'll probably eat a slight loss. Most likely. I wouldn't be surprised. But you just got to have more winners than losers and then try to come out ahead that way. Little J-Rod base here. Love that image. Bobby Witt, purple. This is the rookie debut. If this was just a base, I would not be sending this one in. But it's actually, anyone that's opened Topps Chrome knows that these cards are rough between centering and surface. This one actually looks pretty decent. It's ever so slightly OC, just ever so slightly. So we'll send it in and see what she does. I just think that these are going to be really hard to gem, and with purple refractor, it adds a little extra juice to it. Another Topps holiday. This is the base metallic, the non-numbered. I don't know if you could see it there, but the little snowflakes, nothing political. Calm down. Have some glitter on them. So it makes a really nice looking card, actually. So Wander Franco, metallic. And then we got a Steven Kwan, metallic. Topps holiday had really good quality control. Better than anything else that I've opened of 2022 baseball product. Bobby Witt base Topps holiday. And then closing out with 3 J-Rods from Topps holiday. So once again, nothing super crazy. The most, obviously there's some pretty valuable stuff in here, honestly. The 2 J-Rod cards specifically, you know, I could potentially see getting upcharged on these, maybe. It just depends. There's no comps on them, so that's the only thing that, you know, you don't know. Will they or won't they? The raw comps are all under current PSA values, though. There's not really a good sale on that one yet. These are going for about $100 raw, so if at 9s, I'll be fine. If at 10s, I would gladly pay the extra $15 for the $30 upcharge. Nothing else in here has a risk of getting upcharged. I don't even think the blue refractor in a 10 goes for over 200. But once again, if they want to 10 this, and if I get upcharged for it, you know, so be it. That's the thing with submitting now, because the upcharge to bump it to $500 would only be $15 as opposed to, well, it's going to go to a $500 limit anyway, so I'd be covered, but I'd rather pay $15 a card rather than $19 a card. I'll be honest with you, at $19 a card, I don't know that a lot of this stuff makes sense. But at $15 a card, I think it does. So that is what we're sending in. Current turnaround times based on feedback, we'll see, is about 30 to 45 days seems to be what people are telling me, what in the DMs. If anyone has sent off a $15 order and has gotten it back already, or sent a bulk order off and got it back around that 30, 45 day mark, let me know in the comments down below. I always appreciate that information. If you, regardless, even if it's not PSA, just in general. I know SGC is super fast, but I always appreciate grading turnaround time data from people that are actively submitting. So we're going to get this shipped out. I'm actually recording this prior to Christmas. Not sure when this video is going to post. So these are probably already well on its way to PSA, depending. But we'll see what the results are, and we will see, you know, can you make money still grading out base? We will find out. Part of this is going to be, so I've kept track of everything that I've opened, because it's been more than what I've opened on camera. I've definitely ripped some stuff off camera too. This cheap baseball product that you're able to find at retail has definitely enticed me this holiday season. So I have everything in a spreadsheet that I've kept track of what I have opened and the costs associated with it. I've kept track of what I've sold raw from that stuff, and now, you know, this stuff that I'm sending off to grading. And we'll run the numbers at some point in time. It'll probably take a while. It'll probably be February or something before we see that video. But we'll find out, you know, can you turn a profit ripping retail wax, selling off the minor hits raw and all that jazz? I don't know. But we'll find out together. So like, comment, and subscribe to come along for the journey on that one. And we will catch you guys and girls on the next one. Peace.